भगवान की कथा में जब रुचिपूर्ण हो जाता है और जीवों के समस्त प्रकार की संसार की वासना की इच्छा वो अपने आप समाप्त।
To listen Harikatha, all your material desires are finished, are destroyed.
भगवान के अमृतमय कथा श्रवण करने से जीव के समस्त प्रकार जो है।
So, when you listen this Harikatha, all kinds of wish,
एक होता है अंतर्मुख और एक होता है अंतर्मुख से कहा जाता है भगवान की तरफ ले जाना। अंतर्मुख का बहिर्मुख उस मेरी जीव के विषय वाली वासना की को बढ़ा दो। उनकी जो भूख प्यास आदि लगते हैं ये कैसे लगते हैं?
So Bahirmukh is when, for example, we feel hunger or thirst. These kind of things we feel through our body. And when you are absorbed in Bhagavan, you don't even remember if you have body or not. What's the reason of these souls to be here in this material world? Because they have this desire, they have this karma vasana, this desire to make karma. So we have this desire to make karma. As long as we have this ahankar, this ego in our heart, ahankar means this ego. I am the enjoyer, I am the doer of the actions. This is the conception of I. So from that comes mamata. You have so much attachment for things. This of Shakti means attachment. You have attachment for sense gratification and material things, and that's the reason why the soul has to come back again and again to this material world. Because of this, the soul is attached. That's the reason why the jiva forgets about Bhagavan. So there is a very beautiful story. Once in a forest, there was a pigeon, male, and a female pigeon. And they both had so much love for each other. After some time, the female pigeon, she laid an egg, and after some time, a baby pigeon was born, and it was making like this noise, the GGG, this noise, and this baby pigeon had no wings. So both pigeons, male and female, every day, they used to go out, like to find grains and food. They ate. They used to eat something, and the remnants they gave to their son. So after some time, after a few days, one day the pigeons went to some part of the forest, like very deep in the forest, because you cannot find food every day in the same place. So they had to go another place very far. So they flew away, into the forest. And they saw like it was like an empty place with like a place without trees, like empty. But there was one tree there, and they sat down on the top of the tree, and they were thinking, oh, today we did not find anything to eat, so today we're going to be hungry, and also our baby also is going to be hungry today because we have no food. Same thing when you are like you are outside your house and you're always remembering your son and your daughter, how to give food to feed your son. So they were like that, thinking, oh, today the providence did not arrange anything for us. We did not find any food for our son. So suddenly they were sitting there and they saw a piece like a grain of rice, basmati rice, very fragrant. So the female pigeon said, "Oh, how God is merciful, because we flew away so far. Now it's already 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but God arranged this for us to eat this nice grain of rice. So let's collect this rice. Let's take this rice so we can eat this and also give to our son." But the male pigeon said, "Look, this place is like an open place, completely empty place. No one is like passing by or passing through this place. No one comes here. So where did this rice came from? Where did it came from?" I'm sure there is something wrong here. There's something black inside this doll. Because what is the nature of men? Every time they are always thinking and analyzing and looking for faults. Have to do this or that. So if you're thinking so much, then another bird will come and take the grains. She was saying, another bird will come and we will not have anything to eat, and our son also will not have food. So the female pigeon was talking like that. It was saying that the nature of man was like that, to always speak so much. So she said, let's go and take that prize because God gave that for us. He gave it to us, so let's take it. Because God arranged it for us, this rice. We are flying since morning from to evening. We got no food, so now we should not wait anymore. So male pigeon said, "You are a woman. You are very emotional, sensitive. You're very emotional." So she said, "Okay, well, you can do whatever you want. I am going there and I'll take the rice." So she flew away and started to collect. It was like many grains of rice there. She started collecting. And you know, pigeon actually, they don't eat. When they take the food, they collect it like inside their throat. They collect and keep this food inside their throat. That's why they have this part of body so big. So the female was collecting the rice, and after some time, it was really a hunter. A hunter arranged that, put those rice there, and he also put some some web, some something to catch the birds. So she was so absorbed collecting the rice, and from far away the hunter he pulled like a rope. He pulled the rope, and she was trapped in that armadillo. I don't know the name. She was trapped there, and he was like, "Oh, she's inside them. She's now trapped, so she's not going anywhere." So the hunter went somewhere else. He had something to do, another place, and she was there trapped, crying, thinking, okay, the male was thinking or saying, "You're going to die. Our sons, they're gonna be alone." I told you, don't go, but you didn't listen to me. You're not listening to me. So the male was crying. Both of them were crying. It was like their last meeting. And the hunter, he came back and he saw that the male pigeon was outside the trap. So he took his bow and arrow, aimed on the male pigeon, and killed him. And the female pigeon saw her own husband die in front of her. And the hunter, he took the pigeon, broke his neck to call, what's the word? Pena. So he put the pigeons in the fire. He cooked the pigeons.
बचने के उपाय क्या है? समय जब आएगा अपने फूटे कैसे मेरी भक्तों क्या जीते समय आसिले छाड़िया बजीते मेरे भजन करते करते by doing bhajan little by little, the moment will come when you will give up your body. This is already planned for you. There's no guarantee how long we will stay in this world. There's no guarantee if tomorrow you'll be alive or not. We cannot have faith in our own breath. Like when our breath is going out of our body, we don't know that. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, quickly, just do bhajan and chant holy names. Okay,
you can maintain your life, your family, and all samsara, but you have to chant holy names.
सदाई नमः
This
अपराध
holy name
प्रभु
that we chant now, what is it?
अधिक में नाम
We
अपराध
chant
हो जाता
Nama Parada and sometimes Nama Basa. Most of the time we are chanting
है। उस
We are
नमावास
chanting
में क्या
Nama
होता है?
Parada, but
सारे पाप
sometimes there is Namabasa. This Namabasa destroys
नमावास में और एक होता है क्या?
all sinful activities. And also Namabasa gives us
सुकृति के द्वारा
Sukriti.
क्या होता है?
And it's through that Sukriti that we obtain Sadhu Sangha, the Sangha of the pure devotee. And because of that, of the Sadhu Sangha, Bhaktidev manifests in our heart. And when Bhaktidev manifests in our heart, Bhagavan
जिस प्रकार भ्रमण
is controlled like a Brahmara
क्षेत्र के भी वो
bumblebee. A bumblebee can like pierce or I don't know a piece of wood. He can escape from through a piece of wood. And the same bumblebee,
कमल के पंखुड़ी पर बैठ जाता है
when he's sitting inside a lotus flower, relishing the nectar of the lotus, his body is so much. It's like cold body is so much. Like,
क्या होता है? कमल के सारे
he
पंखुड़ियां अपने आप
he does not see. He does not
सारी रात
see that the sun set,
में
sundown.
जो कमल
Wait,
के
I
पंखुड़ी
don't know.
इतनी
The sun is gone. Then the petals of the lotus are closed when it's nighttime. And the petals of the lotus are so thin, but still he cannot go through that petals. And all night he remains inside that flower.
तात्पर्य क्या है? इसके उदाहरण के
What is the meaning of that? For example,
भजन करते करते
by doing bhajan, slowly, little by little, all the anarthas of jivas are destroyed. And then subhada, kleshagni and subhada.
क्लेशों में क्लेश जितने प्रकार के
Kleshagni means that all kinds of sufferings are destroyed. Pancha klesha, 5 types of klesha are described.
रागमणि आसक्ति संसार के आसक्ति है। देश दूसरे की प्रति ईर्ष्या आदि कर
Material attachment, this when you are envious of others, when you see another person
क्या कहता है?
like prosperity, you are suffering because of the happiness of others. This is enviousness.
विनिवेश किसको कहा जाता है?
Abhinivesh means
विनिवेश किसको कहते हैं? विषय के प्रति पुनः पुनः मन जो चला जाता है।
your mind again and again is going to the sense gratification, material desires.
विद्या में विनिवेश हो जाता है। कुछ दिखाई नहीं।
So you
हरिनाम करो, हरिनाम करो,
you
विनिवेश
are
हो जाता है।
studying, but then you absorb in another thing and you cannot study anymore.
जैसे आप गाड़ी
When you're chanting holy names, also
सामने के लेकर
you are absorbed. When you are driving, also you are absorbed in that. So you are abhinivesh. You see if the lights are red
विषय के प्रति
or green.
एकाग्र
So abhinivesh means that you are completely absorbed or concentrated in
राग देश
material things.
विनिवेश किसमें होता है? संसार के
Avidya
विषय के भी।
means that
किंतु भक्ति में उदित होने पर वो संसार से अपने
we are absorbed in the things of Vishai, like enjoyer. We are enjoying.
विद्या अविद्या माने भगवान की भूल जाना।
Avidya means that we forget about God.
भगवान की भूल जाना ही अविद्या है।
We forget
और
about
भगवान की
God.
भूल पर
This is
संसार
avidya.
में जीव तो भटक रहे हैं।
And after we forget about God, because of that, we are wandering in this material world.
और राग देश अविनिवेश और अस्मिता। अस्मिता शब्द
Then
के
asmitya,
निकलता है।
which means
अक्षरिक संस्कृत में कहता है अस्मिता। अस्मिता शब्द के
this word in Sanskrit means that
पत्थर जैसे बहुत कठिन होता है। उसी
it's
प्रकार
like a stone. Stone is very hard. So in the same way,
के फलस्वरूप जीव के हृदय कैसे हो गया?
there are
पत्थर के भांति
many kinds. The soul have. There are many kinds of aparada from other lives. So the heart is very hard.
हृदय इतने कठोर हो जाता है
The heart is so cruel and so hard.
और उस कठोर वस्तु में पानी गिरने से क्या हो जाता है, वो और भी फिसल जाता है। जैसे पर्वत में पहाड़ पर्वत में पानी गिरते 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 क्या हो जाता है, उसमें क्या जम जाता
Like
है।
when you go to a mountain and the water falls on that stone, the stone is wet because of the water or the rain. And there is that green vegetation in the stone, very slippery. I don't know the name. Then you slip or if you fall down there because it's very slippery. So like the story of Bharata Maharaj, he was on top of the mountain looking for the baby deer, and he put his feet there. That rock, it was very slippery, and he fell down from like 300 meters, and he died like that. In the same way, these anarthas of the jivas, these 5 anarthas, are destroyed with namabhas. It's not only that, also pap bija also are destroyed. The fruits of many lifetimes, prarabdha karma, and even a desire to make, to perform karma, even the desire to perform karma is also destroyed. Actually, the reason of our suffering is our desire, because when in the time of death, if you are thinking about something, then the next life you're going to obtain that body, that same thing you are thinking about. Time of death, the bhav you have, the feeling you have in the time of death, after you die, you obtain that body according to what you were thinking at the time of your death. In the same way, the souls in this world are like that. So these 2 leaves, Kleshagni and Subhada, have you seen? Like tulsi plant, they have these two leaves like that. So in the same way, the Bhakti Devi appears in the heart. This Kleshagni, Gna means destroy, to destroy. All sufferings are destroyed. And simultaneously, Subhada, all kinds of good qualities, happiness, cleanness, purity, they all appear. So this is called sadhana bhakti. So from Shraddha to Ashakti is sadhana bhava bhakti. These two leaves manifest. 2 leaves. After many lifetimes doing sadhana, Bhagavan does not give Shuddha Bhakti. Why? He does not give prema because he's going to be controlled by the devotee, right? So first he's giving you material things, money, family, women, etc. After some time doing austerities, still Bhagavan does not give you prema bhakti so easily. So if you don't get the thing that you want, when you don't get what you want, no translation. So in this Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially, Nityananda Prabhu especially, oh my brothers, my friends, listen. chant holy names. So he raised his hands, his arms.
नाम करो इस संसार से
I'm
उद्धार के
telling
जो
to you
दायरे
all, chant holy names. And all responsibilities to deliver you from this place, this earth. I take all the responsibilities. Nityananda Prabhu is very merciful and he says, Namakoro, chant holy names. And I will take the responsibility to deliver you from this world. You don't have to worry about that. And the fourth, this was the third leaf, Sudurlabha. And now the fourth leaf. It's that, it's called moksha, something. Only by chanting, chanting holy names, Bhaktideva will manifest. After Bhavadas, another two leaves come. First one. In Prema Bhakti there are two leaves more. So first two, then two more, like six. It's six leaves in total. So these last two leaves on top. But prem is so much condensed. Like when you boil the milk, it gets like it becomes so much condensed and thick. Like when you use the milk to do different kinds of sweets, condensed milk. So when you do bhajan, prem becomes so much condensed after some time. And then these activities come, sneha, mam, pranay, rag, anurag, etc. And by hearing about the names, qualities, form, this just gives you so much bliss, like the waves in the ocean, like the wave that comes after another one. Just we're not sure about the translation, but the wave that comes behind hits the one that is in the front. They are just like hitting each other. These waves in the the first waves just go in the shore, they hit the shore, and the others come behind, And nice. The pollen of the lotus gives such a sweet fragrance. Like the wind carries this fragrance, so the bumblebee is attracted by the fragrance. In the same way, prema gets in a stage where it is so much condensed. He has the realization of bhajan and also makes others also do bhajan. So this devotee is like a bumblebee. So now we're going to Mathura. Bhagavatam, 7 days. They gave me so many things, and I was always giving this. Until 10 o'clock p.m., my bedroom was full of people, and I was always giving. And also here, when I come here, also you give me these fruits also. So I give, because Bhagavan, he makes my hand like that. He puts my hand like this, so I'm always giving.